Hi everyone, it's Paddy here from arithmetichub.com, thanking you for choosing this video, but reminding you that whilst this is one method to solve questions like this, it's not the only method. With that being said, let's explore this concept a little bit further.
Hi everyone, so today we're going to have a look at order of operations. Now, you may have heard this also referred to as BODMAS or BIGMAS. Order of operations is basically just telling us which order we do our operations in. So we've got a question here, 50 add 12 divided by 3 minus 6. When we're looking at it through BODMAS, what we would think is, right, which part of this calculation do I need to do first? Because there's lots of different parts to this calculation. So BODMAS, so you may have heard of it as BIGMAS, BODMAS, exactly the same thing. We're looking at the same thing, okay? When we're talking about BODMAS, we're talking about the order that we do things in. So BODMAS stands for brackets, orders, division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. Orders, if you're not sure what that is just things like squared or cubed, those kinds of things, okay? So what you would do is you would look at your question, you would think, right, do I have any brackets? I need to do those first. Okay, if not, then do I have any orders and then need to do those next after the brackets? Any division and multiplication and then any addition and subtraction. What you should also have noticed though, is this bit here which says, whichever you see first. So what I mean by that is, when you've got your division and multiplication, those two are both worth the same when you do BODMAS. So it doesn't matter which one of them you do in whichever order. Both of these are worth the same, it's just whichever you see first. But when I say whichever you see first, if you see it on the right hand side first and you think, well, I saw this one first, it doesn't quite work like that. What we mean is, when you're reading left to right, which one do you see first in the question? So whichever one is first in the question, you would do first. So even though division is higher than multiplication here, if a multiplication was earlier in the question than a division was, you would do the multiplication first. An example of that would be this question here. Here you've got a multiplication, an addition and a division. The division's at the end, the multiplication is at the start. But because division and multiplication are worth the same, you would just do the multiplication first because you see it before you see the division. Okay? So the second part of the method says, solve the parts of the calculation in order and rewrite the new question underneath. So it's like annotating. It's important that we annotate on with these because there are lots of different parts of this calculation and we can get a little bit lost if we don't, okay? So this is how I would answer a question that looks like this. 50 add 12 divided by 3 minus 6. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to see what operations I've got. So the different parts of the calculation, I've got an addition, a division and subtraction. So using BODMAS, I would need to think, right, which of these comes first? I know division comes before addition and subtraction. So I would need to do my division first. 12 divided by 3 then is going to be the first part of the calculation that I do. So what I would do is I would do my 12 divided by 3 first. 12 divided by 3 is going to give me 4. Okay, so now I know that this part of the calculation had an answer of 4. So I've solved that part of the calculation and I'm going to rewrite the new question underneath. So now what I've got is 50 add my answer to 12 divided by 3, which was 4, minus 6, because I've still not done my addition or my subtraction. Now I've got a different calculation because I've done the division part. 50 add 4 minus 6. Now what I need to think is, right, which one do I do first? Do I do my addition and subtraction? Well, it doesn't matter. It's just whichever one I see first. I can see the addition first, so I'm going to do the addition first. 50 add 4 equals 54. Okay, so now I know that I've got 54, done this part of the calculation, and I still need to subtract 6. I do not need to write 54 minus 6 over here and then over here. All I would do is 54 minus 6. 54 minus 6 is going to give me an answer of 48. Okay, so it's really important that we do this in the correct order. If we hadn't done this in the correct order, we wouldn't have got an answer that looked like that. Okay, so when we do BODMAS, it's really important that we do them in the correct order. And again, when you get your things like, say for example, you have an arithmetic paper at the end of the year, there will be a BODMAS question on there, but it won't say this is an order of operations question, this is a BODMAS question, this is a BIGMAS question. You will just have to recognise, you know what, it's a maths paper, so I need to solve things using BODMAS. I need to know which order of operations I do because everything we do in maths uses BODMAS. Okay, so now we've got this question, and this is the one where we've got our BODMAS here, and it's really important to know that it doesn't matter which of the operations we use in division and multiplication first, it doesn't matter which ones of the addition and subtraction we do first, we just do it in order. Okay, so first thing, do I have any brackets? You can see I've not got any brackets. Do I have any orders? Squared, cubes? I don't, okay? Division or multiplication? Now my multiplication is first in the question, my division is last. But they're both worth the same, so I'm going to do the multiplication first. So I've got multiplication, an addition, and division. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my multiplication first. 9 times 5 equals 45. Okay, so now I've done my multiplication, so I've got 45 add 20 divided by 5. The next thing I would do is think, right, okay, what operations do I now have to do? So I've got an addition to do and I've got a division to do. Which of those comes first? Well, I know division comes before addition, okay? So the value of division is higher than the value of addition. So what I would need to do is I would need to do 20 divided by 5 first. 20 divided by 5 is going to give me 4. So now I'm going to solve that part. I'm going to rewrite it again underneath. 45 add the answer to 20 divided by 5, which is 4, and now come over here. 45 add 4, I can now just work out as an answer. 45 add 4 is going to give me 49. Now let's have a look at when we've got some brackets in the question, how that changes things. Okay, so now we've got a question that looks like this. 2 squared multiplied by 4, add 11 minus 3 in brackets. Okay, so now when we're looking at our order of operations, we need to think, right, okay, we've got some more things to think about here. We've got something that's squared, and we've got some brackets, okay? So, to refresh ourselves on what the order of operations are, brackets first, then orders, then we do division and multiplication, whichever we see first in the question, and then we do addition and subtraction, whichever we see first. So, we can see that subtraction is right at the bottom of our list for BODMAS, okay? But we can also see the brackets are at the top. So when we have a question that looks like this, we need to do the brackets first. So all of a sudden, we are doing this before anything else. So this subtraction that would have been the last thing that we did, now becomes the first thing that we do because we make sure we do the brackets first. So again, what we do is we go through the question and we work through the order of operations and we answer it in order. Solve the part of the calculation in order and rewrite the new question underneath. We need to solve the brackets first. So we would do 11 minus 3. 11 minus 3 is going to give me an answer of 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the question underneath. 2 squared multiplied by 4, add the answer to 11 minus 3 in brackets. We had to do that first. The answer to 11 minus 3 was 8. Okay, so now we've got 2 squared times 4, add 8. The next thing we do after brackets is we do our orders. Now, we said orders are things like squared and cubed. We have 2 squared here. So now what we need to do is we work out what 2 squared is. 2 squared is the same as 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is going to give us 4. Again, we rewrite it underneath once we've solved a part of the calculation. 2 squared was 4, so we write this underneath. Times 4, add 8. Now we've got 2 operations left. We've got a multiplication, we've got an addition. So we know multiplication is of a higher value than addition. So what we would do is the multiplication first. 4 times 4 is going to give me 16. So 4 times 4 is 16. And again, we rewrite it underneath. The answer to 4 times 4 was 16, add 8. Now I don't need to work out 16 add 8 over here and then write it in and then write it underneath. I can just do 16 add 8. 16 add 8 is going to give me 24. If I needed to, I could put it in a column, but a column probably wouldn't even help me out with that. It was just a case of adding 16 and 8 in a simple addition.
If you found this video useful, then I would massively appreciate you liking the video and subscribing to the channel. If you want to explore more methods or practice using the method we've looked at here, why not check out the teacher videos at arithmetichub.com. Arithmetic Hub has videos just like this on different methods, specifically targeting areas needed in Key Stage 2. There you can practice one particular skill or generate your own sets of calculations designed to challenge your understanding